Hey there, guys, and welcome to an update of the IJA mod. I know it's been quite a while since my last video. I haven't nearly been uploading as frequently as I would like to be, but this update, it's a pretty big one. We have a new dimension, we have new resources, we have a new mobs and a boss, and also you can go and download the mod in the description if you like what you see. And also remember to drop a like and subscribe to the video after you're finished with it. And anyway, let's just get straight into the mod. Alright guys, here we are in the underground, and well, this whole update is themed around this dimension I've made. It's called the Underneath. As a bunch of weird flesh things. It's a thing, certainly. And here's how you actually get to the dimension. This thing spawns underground along with caves. It has lots of ores around it. And as you can see, you go down these black abysses, and that is how you actually get into the dimension. So these portals are actually pretty common. I would say this dimension is easier to get to than the Nether. But anyway, let's just go through one of them, and we'll see what it looks like on the other side. Alright guys, here we are. This is the Underneath. It's not just this room, if you're wondering, though, but here's the portal and how we get back up into there. There's a little bit of a cooldown on how often you can use the portal, but once that's away, all we have to do is jump back up, and we can go straight back to the overworld. So as you can see, we have some new blocks here. All this stuff is flesh, like rotten flesh. I'll review this stuff later. But here's a little room I've created to showcase some things. Here we have, it's this stuff right here. It's kind of like glowstone. It's called a flesh lamp. You make it by surrounding glowstone in rotten flesh, or you can find it here in the Underneath. So this is how you're going to be illuminating your areas. And here is the first resource. This right here is called Understone. It is a common resource, almost as common as stone, actually. I see there's some over there. It's almost as common as stone, actually, and you can turn this stuff into tools that are around as strong as iron. Here, we have an Understone sword, an Understone pickaxe, an Understone axe, an Understone shovel, and an Understone hoe. So see, we have a full Understone set. So right here is pretty good as well. Alright, so let's check out this stuff right here. This stuff is flesh. These are flesh scraps. These are kind of like leaves, I guess. And this one right here, this is a flesh block. Now, this one, you actually can craft it. It is craftable just by putting rotten flesh in, like you would craft a diamond block. And then we have a skin bloom and skin weed. This is like a flower. This is like grass. And this is flesh grass. And now, just so you guys know, pretty much breaking all of this flesh stuff results in rotten flesh. So, you will have no shortage of food in this dimension. But now, let's go and check out some biomes. Yes, you heard it right. We have biomes in this dimension. Yeah, the generation on this dimension is kind of laggy. Alright, here it is. This is not the only biome, though. This is the flesh forest biome. As you can see, it has the blocks that we reviewed earlier. It's very fleshy. We have these flesh trees here. They have the flesh blocks for, I guess, logs. It's kind of weird. But there are other biomes aside from this one. So this is the flesh forest. And the thing that spawns here, you guys might remember the creature. Well, here we have this thing. It is called a primal creature. This is what he looks like. He looks even more like Venom than the last creature did. He is much bigger, as you can see. He's way bigger than the other creature, and he is much stronger. These guys have about 65 health, and they do a bunch of damage. And these guys, normally, I have mob spawning turned off just for convenience. But normally, these guys, they are everywhere in this forest, so you're gonna want to be careful. Alright, and over there is the next biome. Alright, at this biome right here, it's just stone with these weird flesh chunk things spawning everywhere. This illuminates the area. But one thing we do have, see that over there? That is a village. Yeah, you heard it right. That is a village. This biome has its this dimension has its own villages. Okay, so these things right here, these are man demons. They are the natives of the Underneath. They are neutral, kind of like pigmen. They use pigmen sounds too, yeah. And if you hit them, they'll attack you just like pigmen, so they're neutral. They live in these settlements. Sometimes these settlements can even spawn underground. And as you can see, we have a small little house here. Here is a prison. Very cool. Very, very cool. There aren't any prisoners, I guess. But that's cool, I guess. And here we have a watchtower. We have some houses. And we have a well. But there's also some stuff over here I want to go show you. But yeah, these are... Man demons they're pretty strong. If you attack them, they're probably going to kill you. Now see, the dimension is getting laggy. It kind of does this. Alright. Oh, and you saw that boss bar just there? Well, that's the boss. Here is his name. His name is Gatroth. He is strong. He's much stronger than the Onstark. But anyway, here he is. This is what he looks like. He's pretty disturbing. He has a big flesh hole in his mouth. Oh yeah, that shockwave right there will damage you. He has a big hole in his chest, and he doesn't have any eyes, and he has a mouth hole, I guess. He's very, very strong. He can defeat an Onstark quite easily, but let us just dispose of him with the Dungetic Slayer, because he counts as an undead, so the Dungetic Slayer will do extra damage to him. But when he dies, he will drop this thing right here. This is a Gatroth cell. You get it from killing Gatroth. That is his name, if you're wondering. He spawns only in this flames area right here. Those are flesh lamp spikes. And, well, a chunk of Gatroth's potent flesh. And, well, that is how you make this next material right here that is incredibly strong. So, you use this right here, a Gatroth cell, with rotten flesh and nether quartz, and you get this thing right here, infusion. Infusion makes creepy sounds when you hold it. Yeah, I don't like holding that. But when you do that, you get this thing. You can turn infusion into tools. You get infusion. The infusion sword does 16 damage, so it is a little bit weaker than Kragnite, but it has more enchantability. And as usual, you guys expect it. We also have a great blade for the infusion set. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. It does 32 damage. And also we have infusion armor right here. Let's grab it. Alright. Here's the infusion armor. As you can see, it gives you pretty good amounts of armor. Much better than diamond. But while you're wearing the full set, and only the full set, as you can see, it doesn't work when I'm not wearing the full set, you get regeneration 2 and hunger 2. So you get hungry fast, but you regenerate incredibly fast as well. And, well, that's pretty much all I have to show you for this update. You can go and download it in the description, and you can go and battle Gatroth and find these villages. More stuff is going to be coming. There's going to be an entire quest line for this dimension. But that's what I got for you guys for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, it'll come out sooner than this video did, and I will see you guys later.